Hello everyone, it's me, Thomas Fixter, coming to you with a video. The 5 critical skills leaders need to be champion of change. Every organisation is experiencing a lot of change. Some of the changes come from external environment, such as customer expectations, government regulations, global competition, or new domestic competitors. Other changes are coming within the organisation, such as changing employee expectations, worker shortages, challenges with innovation and flat productivity increases. Given that one of the key competencies that leaders need to master is the skill of innovation and managing change. My colleague, Zach Zeneca, and I looked at the impact of the ability to champion change on a leader's overall leadership effectiveness rating. The overall effectiveness rating is comprised of ratings from managers, peers, direct reports, and others on 45 data behaviours. In this study, we gathered data from a global sample of over 100,000 leaders. As you can see from the graph below, the ability to successfully champion change is directly connected with the leader's overall leadership effectiveness rating. Scores on both dimensions matched up almost perfectly. We know that direct reports are significantly impacted by a leader's ability to champion change. Leaders who are highly competent in their ability to change instill a sense of confidence in their direct reports, not only about their own capabilities, but also in the organization's potential for success. We asked over 400,000 direct reports the extent to which they were confident that their organization will achieve its strategic goals. In the graph below, we show the results from 76,220 leaders, contrasting each leader's effectiveness at being a champion of change and their direct results confidence at being able to achieve their goals. Leaders with low confidence at champion change, i.e. bottom 10%, had direct reports who had scored a 32-second percentile on their confidence reaching goals. Compare that with those in the top 10% whose direct reports were 74 percentile. Leaders who championed change had a significant positive impact on the overall engagement level on the direct reports. In the third study, we analysed the ratings of potential for over 4,900 employees. This was an independent evaluation of a leader's effectiveness and the likelihood of being promoted to higher level positions. It was done independently of the 360-degree feedback evaluations. Leaders who were rated as having the highest potential scored significant on the ability to champion change. We predicted that leaders who possess skills in champion change have a higher likelihood of being more effective leaders, having more confidence in direct reports, and being more successful in their careers. Those colleagues in the organisation who assessed these leaders' potential arrived at the same conclusion. What can a leader do to improve? It is difficult for leaders who do not have high level skill in champion change to improve initiatively. Many assume that if they were more willing to embrace change, that alone would help them to be better. While that might be a helpful start, we looked at data from over 100,000 leaders and identified those who were most effective at championing change. We discovered that 5 enabler behaviors made them successful. The skillful execution of these 5 behaviors significantly impact a leader's ability to execute and manage change. Number 1, innovation. Change without innovation is just hard work. Innovation provides a great deal of the rationale for why we are changing, along with the means to make it happen. Even in a situation where change is necessary, like downsizing, looking for an innovative approach to change makes it more acceptable and productive. Leaders who are innovative constantly look for how to do it quicker, more effectively, and with better outcomes. 2. Speed. Slowly ripping a bandage off is excruciating and clearly more painful than turning it off quickly. Speed can remove the barnacles of the bottom of the board. Change efforts need to be well planned and organised. But once start at speedy execution will eventually be more successful and be well accepted. Speedy leaders get it done and do it now. Number 3, strategic perspective. Strategic perspective provides the logic for why and the time for where we are headed. Both are critical in a change effort. Often change tactics do not work as planned, but with a clear target, course corrections can be quickly and efficient. Leaders with a strategic perspective often remind others about where the organisation is headed and keep the organisation focused on the target. Number 4, external perspective. It is easy during a significant change to focus initially where we are having problems, why didn't this initiative work, who is not meeting their commitments. In contrast, leaders with external focus notice that the organisation is either moving forward or is stuck. They observe differences that have occurred. They study what competitors are doing and how they're responding to market changes. Leaders with external perspective are critical to keep the change effort moving forward. 5. Inspires and motivation of others. With many change efforts start with a great deal of direction to others and accountability for results. This approach might be described as push. The stark reality is that many people will not change if they don't have to change. However, along with push, successful change efforts need pull. People need to become excited about the change. They need to be energized to do difficult things. Leaders who inspire are successful in any change effort. Options for improvements. We stimulated a variety of improvement options, all of which would get a person to get the atheist perspective and the ability to champion change. Option 1. Focus on improving all 5 of the inhibiting behaviours to above average performance. The graph below shows the impact of moving from non-above average to all 5 above average. On one hand, above average performance is not that difficult and may not require focused attention, but on the other hand, you are working to improve in 5 different areas. Option 2. Focus on improving 4 of the 5 75 percentile. Being in the top quartile has a positive impact. Using this approach is especially attractive if one of the enabler behaviors is not something you want to do. Option 3. Focus on improving 2 to the 90th percentile. We design the strength at this level as a profound strength if it has a significant positive impact. If 2 of the enabled behaviors stand out to you, focus on the 2. Leaders today only master the skill of champion change and shot the fly highly valued. This skill, like many others, can be developed using 5 enabling behaviors listed above. We have found that most leaders going through a development process can improve. Few leaders are born with the skill. Most learn from experience and practice. Well guys, that time again. Thank you for watching. You subscribe to my channel, like and share and comment on the video.